Yeah, there is a lot of cleanup to still get done. Fall time is called freak out time, at least for me, because this is when I look around, all the hay's in the barn. You would think that this is relaxing time, but it's not. This is called insanity time because there's so many little things to get done. It's very hard to keep track of them, and even day to day they can change. Right now we have the forks on the tractor, which Eric hooked up. I guess he didn't have too much of an issue hooking up the loader on there. So obviously we have this load of crushed millings dropped off that Eric plans to spread today, and he'll spread it in the rain. He doesn't care. He's got a cab. But unfortunately that means putting the bucket on. So I might as well, since the forks are on, go ahead and put that away, because that's been sitting there cleaned out for quite a while. So I'll flip it back over, wipe it down again. I got to get a really big pallet to put it on, just like that, upside down, and fork it with the tractor and then put it away in the barn. Sounds easy, right? Well, for those of you who farm, it probably is, but for me, not so much. I am terrible with the forks. I'm getting better, but my depth perception with the forks and the loader in general is not very good. And you have the barn. Everything has been rearranged and rearranged and rearranged this summer. It was all nicely organized this winter, and then yeah, and then we just rearranged everything again. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just delete out the sound on this video so you don't have to hear the rooster screaming. Or maybe I'll just make it a little quieter. Yeah, I know. I kind of get used to it, but editing, it's a huge, huge pain in the butt. So, let's get going. All right, finally got her. This one's gonna have roughly 1/4 of it hanging off. And if I make sure the heavy end, the end with all the metal, is on the back end, up against the wall, then it's less likely to fall off the end. All right, so I got that loaded up. Now I have to move all the mess. All right, anyway, let's get going. I'm not sure how this one happened. New way to catch a chicken. Leave string on the ground for the chicken to get caught in. Then the chicken now has a leash. I'm just joking. There you go. It looks pretty good. There's stuff still there, but that's about as far as I can clear it out. I can drive all the way up to right here. And hopefully that should be enough space to get it up there. I'm gonna put a ratchet strap on top of that because I'm OCD to make sure everything's stabilized. You can see that storm's rolling in. Oh, and the temperature dropped too, it's so cold. I went inside, had some lunch, and I came back out and it's like 10 degrees colder. And I'm like shaking, shivering. Oh, I'm such a wuss when it comes to cold. Okay, so plan of attack. Ratchet strap that down. Then I'm also gonna have a ratchet strap up there already. Up there already. And then I'm gonna actually ratchet it to the pallet racking up there just to make sure it stays. It's a nice expensive piece of equipment that I don't wanna smash, so hopefully I can do this pretty good. So I'm gonna put you over here. Probably holding your breath. Now that I'm thinking about it, I didn't put it on a pallet last time. I just had it setting on the pallet to move it. So I think I'm going to slide it off the pallet onto the pallet racking just like I did last year. I do have to adjust the angle a little bit more, but getting up there is going to be a little dicey. And I actually have to climb up there to unhook that racking. all done. I'm just joking. I gotta go up and fix it. You don't want to leave it like that because it could possibly warp your metal. Alright, for next year. Alright, Jeremy. Alright guys, don't forget to click the like button and don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. And as always, share the videos because sharing the videos is sharing a smile. Sometimes. Or a laugh. At my expense.